Alright. Deploying for battle. Speak to the strategist out at the next battle. You can deploy the camp, placing ZR.
Which battlefield are you headed to?
The next one. From the war map, you can select a battlefield to deploy to. Blue regions are already captured. Red regions are available to be captured. Winning a battle will capture that region and make any neighboring regions accessible as well. You can also deploy again to territories that are already captured from the war map. Is there a reason to do that? Each chapter contains multiple battles. You have the main quest, which is the final battle of the chapter, and side quests or other battles along the way. Achieve victory in the main quest to advance the story. Main quests and side quests will display differently on the war map. Okay. Main quest gets a big golden chess piece. Enemy level 6. Bandits are sitting on a stockpile of supplies and raiding nearby villages. Eliminate the bandits and recover the supplies. Get a mace as an S rank. Deploy. Victory. Gain control of all strongholds. Okay. Go through anything else? Start.
Ready and willing.
Oh. Mounting and dismounting. For mounted units such as Cavaliers and Pegasus Knights, press L plus B to dismount and mount.
Stay safe. A life is the only thing we can't replace.
Like so. Wind magic and wind-torn status. Wind magic attacks may inflict the wind-torn status on enemies. Wind-torn units will suffer heavy damage after being launched into the air. Such damage can also unleash air blades that will additionally damage surrounding units. The stronger the elemental effect of the attack, the greater the chance of inflicting the wind-torn status. It will be easier to generate powerful air blades. Okay.
I'll give it everything I've got.
Interesting. Let's use all the strongholds. We're playing in classic mode, which I'm not. People die, which I don't know why you'd have that in a Warriors game. She doesn't like Cynthia both over there. Okay.
Watch closely.
Let's switch to Leonie. Ah. Yeah, horse jumps. Poke.
I'm all right.
Nice. Okay, let's get off the horse. Try on foot. These mounted units essentially get like 2 movesets. Ow. It's not dead yet. There we go.
I'll be capturing this now. Thanks. It's my turn.
Oh, a bunch of people appeared.
Looks like the battle's turned in the enemy's favor. We have to stem the tide. I'm not a child.
I can still fight.
No time to slow down.
Ow. Let's see, how do I... Oh. Oop. Isn't dead yet? There we go.
Shall we take up position here? Did that help?
Great work. And I know you can do even more.
You can just go.
Get out of here. You weren't ready for me.
Oh, this guy didn't get hit by that? Ooh, weapon durability.
I face my comrades after this.
What's next?
Give me that break. This guy's not dead.
Gain control.
Thank you. I'll repay you somehow.
Alright. I think that's everyone over here. Stabby, 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 stabby. This really doesn't do much damage. It's funny to just sit there and stab him like that, though. Strongholds captain. Ow.
You weren't ready.
Bam. Oh, this guy's still here. Need his items.
To hold this position, right?
It was successful to seize the strongholds. Enemy thief appeared.
No matter what.
Defeat the thief and claim victory. Okay. Let's just finish this guy off.
That's not good enough.
Bonk.
I'm not. Die here.
And die thief. And we're done.
We've won.
Nice.
Great job, everyone.
Yeah. Okay, I'm liking Leone. That took too long, apparently.
Did you see that?
MVP for Leone.
Still a long way to go.
Seizing the area, I got some more money. You obtained 10 strategy resources. Strategy resources. Capture regions on the map to acquire strategy resources. They are required for using strategies during the main quest of each chapter. Okay. Any leftover strategy resources will not carry over into the next chapter. Okay.
2 years ago, I never would have imagined we'd be fighting a war like this.
I'm with you there, but it's actually quite the lucky break for you.
How do you mean?
When a war breaks out, every mercenary in the land starts crawling out of the woodwork. And with all your associates here, you should have a large enough force to take on you-know-who.
Oh yeah.
Gerald's mercenaries. Yeah, good point.
I'd forgotten about them. Wonder if they've joined one of the kingdoms.
And then you can give them their just desserts or die trying.
Could have done without that last part. Thanks.
Relax, relax. You know I'm on your side. Our destinies are forever intertwined.
Do we have an understanding then?
Oh, it's Lawrence.
I understand your
Oh, never mind.
request, but I make no
This is
promises
Count
to
Gloucester.
honor it at this time.
Dude,
Pardon my candor, but
if you
have
don't
yet
see
to
his
earn
face, he
my
looks just like
confidence.
Lawrence.
I shall observe how this war progresses and then make the decision myself. Now, good day to you.
Oh, Father.
Oh, there's Lawrence.
The current Alliance leader and I have finished our discussion. I will be taking my leave now.
Everything okay, Claude? That seemed tense.
On the contrary, our conversation couldn't have been more pleasant. Count Gloucester is always a delight.
If that was meant to be a joke, you will note that I am not laughing.
Lawrence, it's been far too long. I'm glad to see you're safe and well.
Yes, well, I doubt I will be either of those things for much longer. The Imperial Army has begun its march northward. Incidentally, what were you discussing with my father?
Oh, you know, just what the Lords should do in the unlikely event that the Imperial Army crosses into Alliance territory.
And how did my father respond?
With a whole lot of words, but not a lot of clarity.
Hardly surprising.
So nonsense.
My father does not even share his innermost thoughts with me, and I am his heir.
Lawrence, let me ask you something. Would you go along with his decisions no matter what?
What exactly do you mean?
Say, for example, if your father pledged his allegiance to the Empire, would you follow suit?
Do you think Count Gloucester's going to betray us, Claude?
Of course not. It's just a hypothetical.
Yeah, he probably will.
Well, then, that's a serious
looked evil.
what if. Almost sounds like you're trying to provoke Lawrence.
No, it is quite all right. In fact, it is a perfectly reasonable query, given my father's actions as of late. However, my father takes tremendous pride in being one of the 5 great lords of the Alliance. He would not betray us to the Empire lightly. I, for one, still have faith in him.
I won't deny that your father is a great man, Lawrence. I just wish he regarded me with anywhere near the same level of esteem.
Lawrence has rejoined. Surveying spots. Complete a side quest to unlock surveying spots in that region. Survey them to receive all kinds of rewards. So, types of surveying spots and rewards. Simply visiting the spot grants a reward. You must pay to receive the reward. Choices determine the reward. Conditions must be met in order to survey the spot. Okay. Survey every spot. So is that like these things? The enemy has already retreated from here. Some useful items were left behind. Building materials. So here, a camp where your army is stationed. Arrived at a rendezvous point arranged with the allied army.
Of course.
You obtained Alliance Sniper Fusillade or whatever. Additional strategies. Strategies will sometimes be added based on the information acquired from a surveying spot. Added strategies will be available to select in the battle pep screen for the main quest. Quest thing, and then here we have a present of some sort. You freed a farming village from bandit control. The villagers give you a gift in return. Floral adornment. Amazing. Earned rewards from surveying the regions you've captured. Return to camp to claim them.
Got a sec?
Hey. That's Hilda. What she wants. What do you want, Hilda?
Let's see.
Sorry to bug when you're so busy. I'm in a bit of a bind.
Pretty please.
We don't have enough people to keep up with all the tasks around camp. Would you mind volunteering? You should talk to the chore master about volunteering when you have a moment. Oh, we're doing chores now. This sounds like exciting gameplay. Chore master. Looking for volunteers to help around the camp. You'll need to chip in to make life here as pleasant as possible. You can volunteer around the camp alongside 2 allies to raise support points and morale. There are many different volunteer tasks, and your allies have their own strengths and weaknesses regarding them. Choose a volunteer task that your allies are ideal for, and you'll likely receive a higher rank and in turn more support points. Who even is that? Like, what characters are those? Is it like Edelgard and Monica? Like, who else has red hair? I don't remember any red-haired people. Do you actually get Monica as a character on Black Eagles? I wonder if that's who that is. Of the activities, volunteering allows allies besides yourself to gain the most support points with one another. You'll receive renown as a gift and gift items if you achieve the highest rank.
Care to make your...
Let's do maintain equipment. Leonie and Shamir.
Counting on you both.
Sure, I can help.
I always get the job done, and I'm thorough.
Okay, great. Bonds grew stronger. Leonie and Shamir's support points increased. You earn 2 renown. Woodmaker 1. Unselfish, a volunteer 1. Morale. Interactions and gifts can boost allies' morale. The more full the morale gauge, the more damage they will deal to enemies. Ah. If a unit's HP reaches 0 during battle, their morale will go down 1 tier. Progressing to the next chapter will reset morale to its initial state. Renown and volunteering. When you volunteer, you'll receive renown based on your results. Renown can be exchanged in your personal quarters for all sorts of items. Okay, so morale sounds really important if it affects your damage.
Oh, yay!
Thanks so much for all your help. Want to have some tea now that everything's finished? Oh wait, maybe it's mealtime already. Speaking of, you've been a mercenary a long time, right? What kind of food did you used to eat? You usually make your own food. Well, I usually make my own food, so...
Definitely.
Really? Wow, I had no idea. Now you just have to make something for me. That's okay, right? We got some ingredients here if you need any. Feel free to use them. Some herrings. Turnips. Okay, support conversations. Earning support points to strengthen bonds between allies will trigger support conversations. Viewing them will raise the support level. View support conversations by selecting the appropriate command after talking to an ally, or by selecting support info from the pause menu. Okay, so new support conversation available. Let's go check it out. Shez and Leonie.
Phew, what a workout. Oh, hey, are you here to train too?
Okay, they're fully voiced. That's nice.
Nah, just grabbing something I forgot earlier. Is this normal training time for you, Leonie?
Well, yeah. We've been so busy lately, I've had to squeeze it in whenever I can.
Huh. You work hard for a mercenary.
I'm just starting out in my career, so I can't afford to slack off now. I only started training as a merc after the Officers Academy closed, remember? Meanwhile, you were one before you even came to the Academy. You've got years of experience on me.
Still, you're skilled and you've got brains, which means you're more promising than the average rookie.
I hope you're right. I have to distinguish myself at some point, or else I won't be able to face the captain.
You have a captain?
Why, yes, she does.
He visited my village when I was a kid, and I practically begged him to make me his apprentice.
Come on, let's hear his name.
I was probably a huge nuisance, but I was so desperate to get out of my village and be independent. Gerald treated me like an annoying little brat at first, but eventually, he taught me for real. He showed me everything. Tricks of the trade, standard training routines, basic strategy. Don't you have a mentor? Someone who showed you the ropes?
A mentor?
Does Shez just not react at all? She literally just name-dropped Gerald, who the mercenaries she wants to fight are named after. And Shez is just like, she just doesn't notice. Okay. Let's go with this.
Self-taught. I've managed to get by just looking at others and copying what they do.
Huh. Well, I guess most mercenaries are like that. Either way, you still have loads more experience than me. I need to work hard so I can catch up with you.
Well, if you ever want help from an old pro, just say the word.
Thanks. I'm glad to have a role model I can count on.
Okay. Why did Hilda and Marianne have like a little symbol on them? What is that about? Cook a meal for an ally. Hello. I'm here for food. In the mess hall, you can cook meals for your allies. You can increase the dishes available through facility effects and by acquiring recipes. Each dish comes with unique meal effects. Apply to all allies, stay in effect until the end of the current chapter, and stack with other meal effects. Okay. You can select 2 meal companions. Their morale and support points will increase. Your allies have their own preferences when it comes to food. Serving them a favorite dish will increase the support points gained. Dishes are also given a cooking rank based on how well they are prepared. The higher the rank, the more support points you will receive.
Hunger is the true enemy.
Okay. Let's go with grilled herring. Oh, Cynthia doesn't like. Oh well. Let's go Leonie and Claude. Another achievement. Great.
Solid, solid.
Thanks. I love this.
Now, what are Shimerin and Raphael
It's
doing in the
nothing
background?
Special, but we could all use a little normalcy right now.
Okay. I got some morale. Awakening gauge fills slightly faster. Spending time with your allies consumes activity points. Activity points are automatically refilled to the max at the start of a new chapter. You may also gain activity points by capturing regions and surveying spots on the war map. Okay. Oh, hello, Hilda.
Amazing.
Wow, that was way better than I expected. Thanks, I'm sure the others enjoyed it too. It feels good to give a gift to someone else, doesn't it? And it doesn't just have to be food either. Which reminds me, you probably picked up stuff on the battlefield, right? You might have something that would make a good gift. Maybe I should give something to Claude? You can give gifts to allies to raise support points and morale. Allies have preferences when it comes to gift. Giving them a gift they like will naturally grant more support points. Gifts are mainly purchased from the item shop. New support conversation. Okay, here, let's do that right now, I guess. Oh, we have Shez and Claude.
Hey, Claude. Looks like you had another one of those meetings. You finally finished?
For today, yeah. But we're picking up right where we left off tomorrow.
Ugh, that's a lot of talking. What could possibly call for that much discussion?
Well, first, we need to settle on a direction for the Alliance. And then come all the pesky little details. All responsibilities need to be doled out fairly, but each territory has different resources and different circumstances, you know? So it's tricky to figure out what's really fair. There's no one answer that works across the board.
But you're their leader. Can't you just make a bunch of decisions and get it over with?
No can do, I'm afraid. I may be the leader, but I'm still just one of the 5 Great Lords. Sure, I may be the idea man, but I don't have the authority to enforce anything on my own. On top of all that, most nobles are experts at focusing on what's good for their own territory instead of what would benefit the Alliance as a whole. When priorities clash, the debates just go around and around in endless circles. Makes me wonder if we'll ever reach a consensus on anything.
Hold on. Do you really think you'll win the war like this? You'll always
Yeah, it
be on
doesn't
the
seem great.
defensive if you can't act decisively.
I hear you, believe me. The process works much better in times of peace, but since we're at war, it's frustrating to say the least. What's worse is that it's near impossible to get a read on the situation. I don't have the foggiest idea how we're going to overcome this. Say, mind if I pick your brain? What would you do in my shoes?
There will be no picking of brains.
What, me? Well, I guess I'd...
Give him the old bam bam. Or skirt around them with a nice whoosh. Let's give him the old bam
Just
bam.
hit him with the old ba-bam.
Or
you know?
ba-bam.
That's the way.
Oh.
Ba-bam. Right.
Yes, ba-bam.
Think you could elaborate on that a little?
What I'm saying is, why not just get rid of all the talking?
You mean get rid of the Alliance's council altogether?
Exactly. If you give yourself more authority, then it won't take as long to make decisions. It doesn't even have to be permanent. You could go back to the old way once things are peaceful again. But I guess that wouldn't go over too well with the other nobles, huh?
Actually, I think you're onto something. Can't say it hasn't crossed my mind before. If folks at the Round Table just keep looking out for their own territory's interests, we'll be in a world of hurt if the Alliance is ever invaded.
Yeah, no one will care about each other.
See that.
Whoa, Are you seriously considering it, Claude?
Of course. Unfortunately, the possibility of it actually happening right now is basically zero, but you've given me a lot to chew on. Let's do this again sometime.
Just say the word.
We'll give him the bam bam. Or the ba-bam. Hello. So, if you need something, give a gift. You can have one of my 10 owl feathers.
Hey, this is great. Thanks.
Get some morale point. Oh, that sure kept me busy. Maybe we should head out to the next battle soon. Ignatz and Lysithea. Okay, first one that does not involve Shez.
Ah, there you are, Ignatz.
Hello, Lysithea. Do you need something?
I wanted to thank you for your actions in our skirmish earlier. You blocked the enemy's approach, which allowed me to maintain my position on the battlefield. I'm very grateful.
Oh, you don't need to thank me. Protecting comrades is all part of the job when you're a knight.
At first, I thought knighthood would prove to be a task beyond your ability, but you've turned out to be surprisingly dependable. Didn't you come from a merchant family?
I sure did.
Then if I may, why have you chosen to become a knight instead of taking over the family business?
Because I'm the second son. My older brother is going to take over the business. My father wanted me to become a knight so I could help my brother that way. It was a lot to deal with, but in the end, I'm pretty happy with how it all turned out.
It's
How are you
quite
now?
commendable to choose a future based on your family's wishes.
Oh, it's not so impressive.
Your family must have been ecstatic when you were knighted.
I suppose they were.
To be
He's totally
honest,
not happy.
I am envious of you.
You are?
I am. I haven't been able to do anything for my own mother and father yet. I hope to be as strong as you and do something equally wonderful for my parents one day.
You're very considerate of your parents, Lysithea. And I know how hard you work when you set your mind to something, so I'm sure you can do this too. Yes, well, if there's anything I can do to help, just let me know.
That is to say, I certainly will. Thank you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I really should be going. The work of a knight is never done, after all.
You have a floral adornment.
Thank you.
Just to bump up her morale. Oh, did that just get me a support conversation with her? Okay, let's go.
Oh, hello there. Are you doing some research?
Yeah, I was just looking through records of past battles. Figure I'll probably run into some similar situations.
That's admirable of you. I thought that someone with a mercenary background would be a little more reckless with their fighting. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. That sounded a bit rude, didn't it?
No, you're right. My fighting style was pretty loose when I was a mercenary. Actually, I can't say it's really changed that much. But I've got more responsibility now, so I've had to adjust some. Any mistakes I make would only cause problems for everyone else, right?
Huh. You're much more studious than I thought. I can see why Claude trusts you so much.
You really think I'm held in such high regard?
That's what I've heard, at least.
We did
It's
make you
very
a commander.
impressive, especially since you're so young.
Thanks, Lysithea. And the same goes for you, too. For a kid, you're amazing at what you do.
Uh-oh, she called her a kid.
Excuse me? Who is a kid?
Huh? Well, you are.
Oh, she's doubling down.
I must ask that you refrain from treating me like a child.
I wasn't trying to...
You said, and I quote, for a kid. I'm aware that people often treat me like a child, but to think you'd call me one directly to my face! I work harder and contribute more to this army than anyone else here. It is truly vexing that something as inconsequential as my age can dictate how people treat me.
It's not just your age, Lacithia, it's also your size.
I'm sorry. I had no idea you hated being treated like a kid that much.
This is not a matter of like or dislike. My belief is that those who fight alongside each other should treat one another as equals.
Agree that's what you meant, or defend what you said. Let's defend.
But you're clearly younger than me, so it's just natural that I bring it up.
Oh, so you think it's natural for a person to look down on someone who's younger,
Hold on, didn't you tell me I was impressive for being so young? Doesn't that mean you assessed me based on my age too?
Me saying you're impressive in spite of your age is completely different than you saying I'm pretty good for a weak little baby.
Pretty sure I didn't phrase it like that.
But it's what you meant. Oh, I should have never complimented you.
You know, an adult wouldn't get all stubborn and combative like this.
I am not being combative. I'm simply having a normal conversation with you. Is that a problem?
What about this is normal to you?
That was kind of funny. Okay. Let's go on to the next battle. Okay, let's do this one first. Rescue the Cavalier and the Armored Knight that are there and there. And my units are split into two groups. Energized units. Sometimes units who didn't participate in the last battle will start to feel energized. Energized units who are deployed to battle will gain bonus XP. Alright. Begin the battle.
Now.
They got captured? Fine, I'll go save the day. Who cares if we're at a disadvantage? We'll turn the tables lickety-split.
I need your assistance at once!
Defeat the soldier and other enemies to rescue the Cavalier and their ally. Okay. Okay. Okay, you're done. Switch to Hilda.
We can skip my turn, you know.
Bam! Bam! Okay. This is Cavalier. Smash! Oh my gosh. She went nuts on them. Okay, let's whip out Apocalyptic Flame. Fire magic and burning status. Fire magic can inflict burning. They will continually take damage. Follow-up attacks, they may combust. Blah, blah, blah.
This place is ours now.
All would be lost if I were to die here.
Right on.
Alright. You taken care of?
So this is defeat. I'm sorry.
Let us begin.
Ah! Defeat the thief, targeting the chest. Okay.
Here we go. Here's the finisher.
Oh, that was the thief right there.
You all better keep up. Do you mind if I lean on you, Hilda?
Here goes.
There's still more I can do.
Just smash the thief.
You'll have to take things from here.
Okay. I'm coming, Marianne. Okay, 2 guys down.
We can't gain any ground. Wounds are severe. I have to fall back.
Okay, you're both dead.
Yeah.
Right, I've been saved. Let's try playing Marianne.
Let's carve a swath through the battlefield.
Beat the brigand and claim victory. Can I come open this chest? What's that? Okay, got a critical. Wait.
Is this all right?
Let's just switch to Shez and finish this guy off. Die. And we're done.
I'm glad we made it in time.
Stage complete. Woodland's fiercest femmes. That's rank. Intermediate seal. The level 7.
Not really what I was hoping for. I want to grow even more.
How's Marianne only level 2? Did she get MVP?
See?
No, Hilda did. Oh, poor Marianne. Still level 2.
Yep.
Do you have a moment?
Maybe. They had stuff over here? All this stuff wasn't here before, was it?
Greetings.
So you pick up some useful materials in the previous
I have a
battle.
request.
I would like you to use them to expand a facility. Would you mind doing that for me? Seek out the facilities master. Okay, 10 more building materials. Hello. In exchange materials to expand facilities, I hope to see you making many improvements so we're fully prepared for battle. Expand your facilities, increases its functionality, and offers numerous benefits. Unlocking facility effects will also raise your camp level, which will increase the base value of your training points and activity points. Oh, cool. You can obtain the resources necessary to expand facilities largely by surveying on the war map. You can also expand a specific facility by talking to that facility's manager.
Allow me to assist with any matters regarding the facilities.
Basic cooking utensils, marketplace, expand merchant network. Let's go training grounds. This seems like a really fun thing. Also, the buildings have a whole skill tree system like this. Increases training slots to 4. Sure. Yeah, let's go with cooking. Let's survey these now. Met a merchant. Okay, so I can buy some more crude building materials. Let's do that. So I can upgrade the other facility. Found what looks like the enemy army's hidden stockpile. Like 400 gold. Reinforcements. Obtain call-in guards.
Any matters regarding the facilities.
For the marketplace. Bam. So now we can go do this one. Defeat the soldier, monk, and the archer. Alright, let's fight.
You got this, everyone. I'll just watch. It all boils down to win or lose. I hope I can be of some use.
Yeah, switch delays at the sure Hilda can handle that direction. Now the soldier and the allies reach the port town meeting hall. Okay.
Yeah, let's
Hilda,
do this.
get him.
Don't worry, I won't slack off. Got it.
Leonie,
Time to
target
make a
that
name
person. What the heck is this? Oh, now she shoots fireballs. Interesting, you can do that. Okay. Boom. You guys are dead.
You shall pay for this, you hear?
Lightning balls.
I'll give it an honest attempt.
Protect the Pegasus Knight as they gather forces.
I do hope you'll make this fun for me.
I don't know how long I can hold up. Help me, please.
Oh, relax, you're fine. Ow.
A taste more bitter than blackest coffee.
That's enough, right?
Good job, Hilda. Okay, nice. Die. Boom. Got the Cavalier in there.
Looks like that's it for us.
Too easy.
Oh. Am I getting a cutscene for some random dude? Three conditions of change.
One slip could cost me my life.
Okay, I got that critical. Get over here. Bam. Okay.
Knowing when to retreat is a vital strategy.
I'll fight too.
Can I heal the Pegasus Knight? Okay, I healed them.
I'm all right.
Another blizzard. Oh, I think they were too far away. Okay, the Cavalier's dead.
I face my comrades after this.
Alright, and you're dead. Bam. Hit you with a special. Dorte! Oh my gosh. They brought in Dorte. Let's freeze you and finish you off. Okay, Leone. Dismount you. Hey, I have a Night Kneeler. Ow. Okay, that one's dead. Just gotta get rid of you. Oh, this guy's like the boss. Come back here. Where are you going? Of a mounted battle. Night Kneeler. Okay, now die. Alright. Done with that. I'll get whatever that is.
Surprise. I work much harder than anyone else.
Run around on the horse. That's right. Nice. Running hands level 4.
I still have a lot. I want to grow. I must make more progress.
MVP Lysithia. There's a shop on the outskirts of town. It hardly has anything left to sell. You can take a strength ring or a speed ring. Take a strength ring. Sure. Some building supplies, crude building material. Alright, time for the main quest. Great Bridge of Murden. The Imperial Army has launched an attack on the Great Bridge of Murden, hopes of establishing a foothold in Alliance territory. You must meet them in battle and deny them the ingress they seek. I got a rusted sword. Oh man. Defense of the Great Bridge.
Sir, Viscount Phlegathon has sent an urgent appeal to reinforce the front lines.
Now that I've heard someone else say it, I should be able to see it a lot easier. Phlegathon. Anyways. Viscount Phlegathon has sent an urgent appeal to reinforce the front lines of the Great Bridge.
Acheron again? How many times does that make it today?
Only the 4th. He sent 8 requests yesterday.
I'll call that an improvement then. Thanks. Just tell him, message received, keep your chin up, and good luck out there.
Yes, sir.
What's going on at the Great Bridge?
Doesn't sound like things are going so good. We'll be able to hold the bridge, right?
I wish I could say for sure, but I honestly have no idea. While we've been taking our sweet time getting situated, the enemy's been strengthening their position.
Claude, we are nearing the breaking point. My father has sent an urgent request for reinforcements.
Oh boy. Things must be getting really dire if Count Gloucester's sent word as well.
Then surely it's time for us to depart.
We just need to protect the bridge, right?
Yes. If it falls into the Empire's hands, there'll be no keeping the war out of Alliance territory.
I'd hate to see innocent towns and villages getting caught in the fighting.
With the way things are going, though, I think we should be ready to abandon the bridge if necessary. If we go in determined to hold it at any cost, we could end up sacrificing a lot of lives in a battle we have no hope of winning.
If worst comes to worst, it'll be up to us to evacuate as many of our soldiers as we can.
The war with the Empire won't end with the coming battle, so I want to keep our losses to the absolute minimum.
If the Great Bridge of Murden falls, then Garreg Mach will be in jeopardy too.
That's true. And since Edelgard is set on toppling the central church, it probably won't end well for them. What are you going to do, Shamir? Will you return to aid the monastery?
No, I have repaid my debt to Rhea. I no longer have any ties to the Knights of Ceros.
All right, then let's adjourn this war council and get moving.
Yeah, let's do this!
For the sake of the Alliance, don't hold anything back. I'm counting on each and every one of you.
Rescue Count Gloucester. He's out there in the middle of nowhere. Choosing strategies. For the main quest of each chapter, you'll be able to select strategies before battle. There are many types of strategies. Some strategies determine unit positions at the start of the battle, and some activate during battle to provide an advantage. To select a strategy, you need strategy resources, which can be acquired by capturing regions on the war map. You can also add to your roster of strategies by surveying spots. So I have 30 points. So have Alliance snipers. So summon a support unit to cover the Alliance general's retreat. That sounds like it would be helpful. Convince an enemy general to join your army. Ooh. False rumors. Slightly weaken the enemy for a period of time by demoralizing them at the start of battle. Stronghold sabotage. Decrease the durability of all enemy strongholds at the beginning of battle. And reversal. Begin the battle with some enemy and ally positions swapped. Ooh. I can start with someone right there. Really close to the dude I need to rescue. I feel like I kind of want to go call in the guards. Right. Oh, Persuade Linhardt. I didn't even look at that. We have Persuade Linhardt and Reversal. That seems like it'll put a bunch of allies down near Count Gloucester to help us rescue him. Let's fight.
This looks bad. We might...
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry.
Kill the seas.
Time to make a name for myself.
Now it is might. There is
You can wreck that guy.
Right. There's nothing these muscles can't.
You can count on me. I'll do my best.
Kill that guy. Sign this adjutant.
My strength.
There. Have her pair up with Hilda. We can try. In fact, why don't I just have Lawrence?
Now it is my turn. I will show
Pair
you
up
what I am
with Leone.
Have to abandon the bridge after all. Either way, we can't afford to lose Count Gloucester. We have to secure an escape route and rescue him.
That's not going to be easy. We'll have to take the surrounding strongholds first.
Okay, seize the surrounding strongholds to secure an escape route.
All right, take it down.
All right, let's take them by storm.
Did I kill the guy? Okay, let's go up over in here. Acheron.
It took you this long to arrive? Not that I expected much from our fraud of a leader.
Yeah, sorry about that. We're here now at any rate.
Count Gloucester's locked in battle in the center of the bridge. Hurry and rescue him.
We must save my father at once.
Okay, yes.
I had hoped to achieve victory without bloodshed.
Okay, that's nice. Go away. Trying to fight here. Beat the fighter and aid Count Gloucester. Oh, what the heck? Bam.
My, well done. I can take it from here.
You can count on me.
Okay, go kill that guy.
Do my
Go forth and continue your assault.
I would not trust that fickle weather vane. He's liable to betray us at the slightest breeze.
Yeah, right.
Very nice. Die.
I cannot fall here.
Yeah, let's do this. Don't worry, I won't slack off.
Let's go get that. Okay. Meantime, I will keep killing people over here.
Alright, let's take 'em by storm.
Whoa. Bam. They all defeated Myrmidon. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, Hilda got it.
We've got an escape route now, yeah?
Wrath Strike. Now die. What's this? Gimme. Okay, I'm here to help you.
Master, are you alright? At least we made it here in time.
Ah, so you have come to rescue me. You have my gratitude.
The ability's kind of fun.
However, the situation is dire. Please cover my soldiers as they escape.
Now seems like an opportune time to curry favor with the Empire. Troops, we are defecting. Move out.
God damn it, Acheron.
Looks like Lester's weather vane can't sense the prevailing wind after all. Don't hesitate to take them out.
Beat Acheron and his
Time
minions.
to show how strong you've become.
Oh, Shadow Slide. If the main character is deployed in battle, you can press X to use Shadow Slide from the order screen. The heck is this? Using Shadow Slide, you can select an available allied stronghold from the minimap and warp there instantly. Ooh. That's handy. You can only use this power a certain number of times per battle. It's a nice little mechanic for the whole typical Warriors issue where you have an emergency on the other side of the battlefield and you can't get over there in time.
All troops withdraw from the bridge post haste.
This isn't our last battle, but let's try this. Let's see how this goes.
Fight him. Okay.
So we can't afford to lose any more troops. Guard them as they retreat.
Protect the allied soldiers as they retreat. Okay. Come here, Acheron.
I've got you now.
Okay. Finish these monks off. Beat Caspar. When a strategy can be activated, its name will display on screen. Hold right to trigger that strategy. If multiple strategies are available, press it to toggle. What is happening? Oh, I beat Acheron.
Never thought the Empire my ally.
As few casualties as possible. We could have the support squad protect the retreating troops.
Calling the guards, by the way. Here. It's awakened. Bang.
Alright, let's take 'em by storm.
Okay, let's just end it early. Break that. Okay, go in here and capture this place. Okay. You're dead. Give me that. Let's go fight Caspar. Hello. Does he have like extra gauntlets hanging from his waist?
Get in my way and I'll knock you flat.
Caspar, is that you? No way am I gonna let you stop him.
Okay, yeah. Should we awaken here?
Caspar, are you alright? Honestly, must you always rush
He's
off
pretty
by
tough.
yourself like that?
At least we disposed of one problem. Is it safe to retreat now?
Hit him with another critical rush.
Maybe I should stop them.
And he's still not dead. Well, this will probably finish him. Okay. Or not. And then Linhardt's here. Oh, Linhardt used rescue magic to warp Casper back. I see. Okay.
Linhardt, what are you doing? The enemy's gonna get away!
You would have died if you kept fighting. You need to pay closer attention to what's going on around you.
Hello, fighter. Hey, come here.
Now we have to guard against any enemy generals in pursuit. We can withdraw once everything is secure.
Yeah, they're not gonna let us just waltz out of here. Target the enemy as soon as they pop their heads out.
I guess we probably shouldn't let them escape. Shall I open the gate to draw them in?
Die. I like this ability she does, where she just kind of like zips around. Give me these. Beat Linhardt. Just go. Pew. Oh, give me that.
If there's one thing Linhardt hates, it's a pointless fight. We might be able to convince him to surrender.
Oh, didn't I have that as a strategy?
I really don't have much choice, do I? Sometimes you have to fight even when it's a pain.
Has the Valley of Torment frozen over? I never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
Beat the fighters targeting the Pier Stronghold. So Linhardt, he's still red. We're waiting on him to change. So we got two axe dudes up here. I'll probably warp up there with the ability. Defeat and recruit Linhardt. Where's this guy? There he is. Die. Bam. This base captain, just get rid of you. Okay. Shadow slide. Do that. Warp. Bam. I'm over here. Kill both of you. Bam. Goodbye. I'll take those.
Hey, Linhardt, don't you dare even think about dying for me.
I will do what I want. Though I would prefer to avoid any squabbles with you.
Okay, got that.
I'm unstoppable.
Okay. Let's get over here.
You know you'll end up dead if you keep going, right?
Okay,
So just
defeated
surrender
Linhardt.
already.
You could have said as much before you beat me up.
Give me that item.
You're all cruel, you know that? But fine.
Okay, we recruited Linhardt. Nice.
We're never the type to fight to the death anyway.
Is that like a permanent thing?
Anything, I'm relieved.
Just run through all these guys.
Is he the only enemy general left? Then let's take care of him before reinforcements arrive.
Defeat Caspar.
If we can spare the effort, wouldn't it be preferable to take out all the nearby strongholds?
Bam. Seize all strongholds and take control of the Great Bridge of Murden. Yeah, we get off the horse. Fight this guy. Let's go. Let's run through these guys. Yeah, let's go for a trip, buddy. All the way out here. Now die. And now I'm right at the next fortress. Just do this again. Bam. Okay, maybe Horse Leone's pretty good. Okay. Open chest. There we go. I'll take that. Got an item. Come with me, base captain. Did I kill him? There. Come on, foot. Come here, monk. See ya. Nice. There's another monk over here.
I won't lose.
Oh, that didn't break him? Oh, come on. I'll die. Okay, let's go. Oh. Team special. The base. Didn't kill Caspar though.
Now there's less chance we'll be attacked during our retreat.
I just do this all day.
Ow. Keep all smacking him until he dies. Be to Caspar. But we're not done.
I can't die here.
Is the battle still going?
Now we don't have to worry about them chasing after us. Let's get a move on and retreat before... What's that?
Before what? The main force has arrived. Oh no, it's Ferdinand von Ayer.
Reinforcements already arrived.
Oh, now the battle's over.
I have no other option. House Gloucester hereby swears fealty to the Empire.
What?
Cease fighting and throw down your weapons. Further resistance is futile.
What?
Man, you know how much shit I just went through to save you?
Claude, what is the meaning of this? Father, why are you surrendering to... Father!
Father has surrendered to Father.
Claude, what is the meaning of this?
I knew he had an evil face.
Forsaken my father?
Far from it, Lawrence. Just calm down and we'll talk this through.
How am I to remain calm at a time like this? The noble House Gloucester has been relinquished to Imperial control!
Considering his position, I'm sure Count Gloucester anticipated this possibility and has already laid the groundwork to switch sides. I doubt the Empire will lay a finger on your father.
So you've been thinking Count Gloucester might surrender all along?
He does look evil.
The Count's greatest concern has always been keeping the people of his territory from getting swept up in the war. It only stands to reason that he'd prefer a noble surrender to a lengthy, bitter resistance.
I expect House Ordelia will follow suit and pledge fealty to the Empire.
Lawrence? Shouldn't we be returning to the Count?
If we go back to House Gloucester, we will no longer be able to fight for the Alliance. Is that what you desire?
No, of course not. Far from it.
I intend to remain with the Alliance army as well. Assuming that's all right with you, Claude?
I wouldn't have it any other way. This war has only just begun, after all. Since we've lost the bridge, the Imperial army will soon descend upon Leicester itself. We can't allow them to run rampant over our land. It's time to redraw the battle lines.
That's rank. Ambrosia and Rusted Sword. I don't know, like, are levels in this game like RNG, like normal Fire Emblem? Or do they get preset stats like in the first Warriors? The only MVP. Really? Not Shez?
Gotta keep pushing myself.
Well, I actually did, like, permanently recruit Linhardt. That's interesting. Definitely have to keep an eye out for any future strategies that let me capture people.